Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I want to talk about things Canada can do to improve its GDP per capita. So, obviously, I'm unemployed right now. I am not making that much money. I'm really trying to make my YouTube channel take off. And just if you don't know me too well, I do have enough physical injuries that even working in an office setting is a little bit troublesome for me. So I have to figure out a way how to make money online. And I've been trying many different things. I have a few other YouTube social media channels that I'm working on, and it's kind of flopping right now. But I'm really trying to focus on my presentation flow. And at the same time, I can't just ignore, like, even as someone who is not gainfully employed at the moment, I have to think about the economy. And I'm sorry, I'm not pulling my part in Canada. I really wish I was. Things just happened in my life, and if you kind of look back in my past videos, you don't have to, but just take my word for it that I have every intention to really, pull my own weight. Okay, so anyways, I really, obviously you guys can tell Canada's getting tariffs to the ground, and even the threat of the tariffs from USA, from President Donald Trump, is we're just getting mauled over at this point. So our economy is already tanking. I think US, I don't know why, like US is kind of going through the lose-lose situation where, Canada is going to lose more. We're the smaller kids, so we're going to lose even more. We're going to sink more, but US is also not going to really gain that much by taxing us to the ground, because I think we should try to strive for win-win situations, but I guess that's not going to happen. So these are my ideas of what I think would help businesses in Canada succeed. So I think one thing we can do is like kind of be like the developing worlds where they have a lot of digital businesses. We can work on like the software, gaming, app development industries, because those are global and we don't have to worry too much about logistics. We can have more data servers and everything in Canada. Things like that, so we can really work towards having more software. If the government can create more like web development programs that are gainfully employed, just push people to, because there's different types of programming fields. Even data science, from what I've talked to many data science recently, and you don't have to have a very good math background anymore to do data science. You can just kind of do the software part, and the software part is easy. Usually if you do math, it takes like, getting a math degree is a 4-year process. It's a long process, and you have to be real good at it. Whereas just if you just focus on the computer program part, you can be a web developer, a game developer, a back-end developer, or a data scientist, or a data pipeline engineer, or a data analyst. There's many like tech jobs, computer office jobs, computer digital jobs that don't need that much like ramp up. Like if you want to be a researcher in AI, yes, you have to have a master's degree in mathematics or something like that, and that's going to take a long time, and that's going to be very expensive. But even in math, there's like, to get a minor in math, and then you can go right into data analytics or something like that. Like you don't need like a math full degree or a master's in math. There's like, you can learn different levels of math for different type of things. And if we just focus on how to get people the jobs that need to focus on the engineers, because like I know I'm trying to get into the game dev studio, I'll probably work with software engineers and like our more creative varieties. But as a country, as a government, we have to focus on helping people who are more passionate about things that people like me aren't able to do. I tried engineering, I tried STEM. It's just not my thing. When I was a kid, I was forced to do it, so I excelled at it. But this Asian immigrant parents, different story. But there are a large group of people in Canada who are very talented, wise, exceptional, who can do these data related things or technical things that I'm not good at. Like if to be honest, if I could do like IT, I can't even do a help desk job, because like I can't like move around computers and stuff like that. Like so health is wealth, guys. So mental health and physical. So take care, be a good parent. Don't mess up your kids. Be good to them and help them creatively grow and find their value systems in life. I'm just talking about myself. Doesn't matter. We have to help engineers. Engineers are the backbones of the country. Engineers, construction laborers, tradespeople, and healthcare workers. Those 3 things: engineers, general contractors, like people who actually are physically doing the job, like mostly men, and then the healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, and everyone. I'm not going to go into much detail, but these are the 3 main sectors of any country. If any country can focus on those 3 sectors, the arts and entertainment, like game development, like these are just tertiary stuff. But for now, we would definitely get some benefit from working with more game developments, like Finland has amazing gaming studio, New Zealand has also amazing gaming studios, France, like other countries. These are global. If you have a good gaming system, you're not relying on an amazing country like USA. We can explore globally, so we can definitely focus on the game development. That's where I'm trying to work towards. And anyways, my shoulder's kind of hurting, but anyways, look, another thing we can do is we can also try to attract more engineers to our country, target those sectors where we have lack of laborers, like laborers, construction workers, healthcare workers, engineers, and expedite the immigration process for those specific needs. Because from what I notice, we have a lot of fraudulent based schools that get a lot of money and contribute to the money because all these people are donating their money to come to school in Canada. But what that happens is that they also leave, which is not bad because then we got the money for the academic institutes. But a lot of we also see a lot of like people who have master's degrees in healthcare and stuff come to Canada, and they're driving on Ubers or something, and they're not like, we have to streamline the transition. So when we attract engineers that can actually work in engineering or healthcare or whatever their expertise is. So we have to really prioritize the intelligent group. We have to brain drain towards Canada, is what I'm saying. Because sure, it might not have a long-lasting effect, but once they're here and they're on that visa system and they're trying to stay here and stay on that job, they will work really hard. Immigrants work really hard because we condition them to work in that environment. My parents are really hard workers because they still have the immigrant mentality. I'm trying to work hard, but I'm trying to do the more creative thing where I enjoy it. STEM is not for me. I can't do it. People do have different personalities, but address them. But we have to focus on the engineers, general laborers, tradespeople, and the healthcare workers. So we have those three things that are the most important. And then we have to also focus on the software industry, okay? And then we have to trade. The other thing we can do is we can increase trade with Europe. If we're getting taxed so much that we can't even sell our products, natural resources, pretty much, which aren't even secondary or tertiary products, we're just giving away natural resources to us. We might as well say, hey, no, if we're getting taxed that much, then we might increase our trade with Europe or something. That's just an idea. Anyways. The third thing we can do is bow down to US overlords and hope they can treat us better, and then we can do trade again. I'm not sure what's going on, but that's always an option. Number 4, increase government openness is subsidizing budget-friendly STEM engineering degrees like math, physics, like budget-friendly, or comp sci. Like even comp sci, if you don't go to the university route and you go for like the polytechnic route, like there's ways, like you can teach yourself math. You don't have to spend $20,000-$30,000 or $40,000 on a math degree at a college or university. You can study math on your own. Like we have to find cheap ways to push people into getting these technical skills. Like you don't have to go to comp sci degree, which costs $100,000, and then becoming a web developer when you could have just learned front-end web development, back-end development by yourself. Like we have to figure out practical ways to get the education you need to directly translate to money. So there's if a course material, even if it's taught in universities, if they can be taught self-learned or at a drastically lower place, it's online. Because you can be a data engineer, data scientist engineer, or AI engineer by never leaving your room. Like everything is on the cloud. You can learn math and computer science on your own in your home. Like sure, you might not be able to do some things that are in the laboratory setting, but like so many of these things, obviously you're not going to be a plumber by being in your room, but or a healthcare worker, like there's certain things that you cannot. And if you want to be a lawyer or an accountant, you have to get accreditation. Yeah, you have to go to the schools and get the proper accreditation. But like computer science, where human labs are at stake, we're not like talking about civil engineering. For civil engineering, you need the degree. But for like computer science, where it's just completely digital and it's okay to make errors and just have to get good at the craft, we have to figure out ways to bring down the price of these education systems. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So, anyways, we have to find out ways to get the cheap engineering education systems pushed to as many people who can take up and actually do it and actually work in that field once they complete the education courses. Okay, so that we have to prioritize that. Anyways, so we have to increase also funding for polytechnic and trade school jobs because they are job ready guaranteed graduates. So we have to focus on those. Like job readiness is key. If you're getting a degree, a master's degree, and you're not job ready by the time you finished your education, that is a huge waste of money. So student loans down the drain. We have to prevent that, and we have to focus on utility. We can't, like, even if like game design, you have to focus on what your objectives are and really execute it to the T. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm really putting myself out there by saying it like that, but you have to focus on the bottom line in revenue, like numbers. If it doesn't have a dollar value, it is a useless degree. Don't go to arts, don't go to creative schools if you're gonna just go it and don't even know what you do. Have the money on the mind. Have the financial objective at the end of your destiny. Okay, don't just spend time just really walling about things that you don't want to do if you're not even sure. Focus on the money. How are you gonna get the practical dollars by the time you finish your education is what I'm saying. Okay, anyways, those are my thoughts for my discussion. I'm sorry I was a little passionate about this because I think we really have to focus on the Canadian economy. I'm sorry, I'm not an engineer, I'm not talented, I have no affinity whatsoever. I don't want to do engineering. I don't like doing math and computer science. I like more like communication. I'm more of a marketer type of guy, where that's kind of what I'm more passionate about. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm working really hard to make things work out for me. Please don't be offended by my video, and please Please understand that my knowledge is very limited. This is something that I just felt passionate about. I don't really know too much about it. I do read up on it here and there, but I just wanted to get this video out there because it made me feel better, because I really want to focus on the economy and I really want the Canadian economy to thrive. Okay, so anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next one. Peace.